These are examples of the pamphlet book that I'm going to show you how to make. Now you'll see that in these books, they don't have a flap that goes more than half the width of the cover, and I talk about that in the videos, and I explain that these are more prone to fall out. But sometimes you just have to use the width of the paper that you have. There's nothing you can do about it. With the paper for this particular booklet, I had a situation where the width was substantial enough that I could have one long strip that would allow me to have a fold-in that would go more than half the width of the cover in. So this one doesn't need to be taped down or anything like that. It won't fall out while you work with it when you're just standing. The other thing about this is when you're doing something like this, you want to be sure that you fold it in and leave space of at least 1 inch or 3/4 of an inch from the edge of the fold-in, which is right here, to the spine, so that the book opens and closes easily without this folded-in cover flap messing with your spine. We're going to make a quick pamphlet book today. In order to do this, you're going to need the following items. You're going to need the art paper that you want to have as the text in your book. We're going to be using 22 by 30 inch watercolor paper. You're going to need a yardstick. You're going to need a cutting board that's about 24 by 18 inches. You're going to need a kneaded eraser. You're going to need a pencil with a soft pointed lead, an X-Acto blade or other cutting knife, a bone folder, an awl, which is AWL. My point is in a cork to protect myself and the point. You'll need some wax impregnated Irish linen thread. It comes in different colors and it comes in different plies. I prefer to use the 4-ply for this particular structure. You'll need a bookbinding needle. When not in use, I keep my needles in a piece of felt so I don't lose them. You may also need a scissor to cut your thread if you don't feel comfortable cutting it with the X-Acto. I have Band-Aids here because I'm going to wrap my knuckles before I tear the paper, because I'm going to be tearing more than just a couple sheets. This will protect my knuckles from scuffing on the table. You'll also need decorative paper, which you see over here, for the cover of your book. You can use 140-pound watercolor paper that has been pre-painted. I like to use acrylic paint for that purpose. You can also buy decorative paper in any color or size that you can find available. It should be heavy cardstock, which folds easily with the grain.